Good morning, folks. This is the day of the eclipse. Anyway, out here, Colorado. Bob here. Anyway, how you guys doing? So anyway, today's the day of the eclipse, and so I had to take a break from doing videos for a little while because a buddy of mine told me that. He said, "You're all over the place. You're not telling anyone, like, from beginning on how to become I am and stuff." And I did do a tape on how to become I am. But unfortunately, my camera was full, so right in the middle it just stopped. And then I ended up, it was good, but it was only half. So anyway, so let's talk about the solar eclipse and the end of the experiment. So our dates, the dates that we have, like January, February, March, April, May, all that crap, they're named after people. That has nothing to do with God. That has nothing to do with the fucking infinite creator and the solar system and all that. What does have to do with it is these type of events, the eclipse. So the cycles of space are all fixed. Basically, if you understand this cycles of time and space, you can predict these things way in advance, okay? So when the beings were creating this experiment, they were looking at a time to end the experiment. So this future event, which is going to take place in about 3 hours, is a marker. It's obviously a marker for the event that is coming, for the change in the human experiment. So folks, this is, what happens today? Mostly probably nothing. The world will get dark, a couple people will go blind, and whatever, we'll keep going, but things will shift. I always tell you about the end of experiment, but you have to understand that you're in a physical constructed matrix, okay? So I don't know what's going to happen. You hear in the Bible about the rapture and all this stuff going to space, and everyone goes to the sky. But if that happens, it's only going to happen on spaceships. There's no going into the clouds, none of that shit. That's all fantasy stupidity, okay? But what could happen is that the beings who are the 3% that are going to graduate, their beings may just vibrate faster, and then they disappear. You never see them again, and you guys continue on in this world because you still have to beat the demons within and the demons without. Everyone has to battle this. Everyone has to go through the course. Everyone has to find themselves, and everyone has to graduate the third dimension. You don't get out of this. There's no gift. Don't get me wrong, I'm only Bob. I'm little I am guy, lowest there is on probably in the whole solar system. Boom, little me. Okay, so I don't really know what's in God's mind. God could definitely infuse all of you with light, and you could all graduate. He could do that if he wanted to. So I don't know. Maybe that's what's in the plan, and that'd be fucking awesome. Everyone wakes up, everyone loves each other. It's like a fucking hit of ecstasy, and everyone does it at the same time. Everyone puts away weapons, everyone gives a shit, everyone cares, loves, and creates balance. Now that would be a perfect fucking end to a very horrible experiment, okay? Now the experiment went horrible mainly because these group of beings decided to hijack it and take us down the courses of selfishness, hatred, and the bloodletting of the human race. And most of you people went into agreement with it and decided to go down that course too. Not to that extreme. So when I say most, I'd say, I don't even know how to say percent, but I'd say 60% of the people in the world are fucking straight across the board good, okay? They live for others, they love their family, they love everybody else. But that leaves 40% of the human race that has been in agreement with evil, selfishness. Anyway, I sit there and I watch the experiment go down, and I wonder, is there anything I could do about it? I'm like on these tapes trying to talk, but realistically, what hope is there in this world if you people don't step back and start loving yourself and loving the world around you. Well, anyway, this is an astronomical event today. Okay, I don't know what's going to happen. Probably just darkness for a little bit. Maybe great things will happen. Maybe God will appear. Anyway, folks, in the beginning, there was an experiment. It was a school where we learned to become I am and grow and become light beings and move into the higher dimension. For 26,000 years, this has been hijacked. We're coming out of the night, so like the 26,000 years represents day and night, 1313, okay? And this is the night. And we're coming out of it, okay, folks? It's time to wake up, okay? You can't be living in the darkness. The left and the right, you are the center of that, okay? There's a couple other things I want to talk about, like my buddy of mine said, I guess through talking to him, I realized I needed the baby star at the beginning. Anyway, folks, today's a solar event. I wish you luck. Be true to yourself. Love each other, okay? Love God. Seek God. I don't even care if you believe in God. At this moment, you believe in God. That's all I'm saying. Have faith. Believe. If you don't believe in God and you don't have a soul, it's okay. Get a soul. Ask God for a soul. Move on into the next dimensions. Find love and light. Sacrifice yourself for others. Anyway, folks, it's not about white, black, brown. It's about all of us. Every one of us is one. So this solar event is happening in America, okay? So America has to wake up. It's time to wake up. Anyway, guys, have a great day.